Hello, welcome to this class. Today, I want to say something about the multiple currency in SAP system. As everyone know, SAP support multiple currency in the system. It, in fact, is the the system is so powerful because it support multiple currency in a big group corporation. They are they they had to they have many sub organization in all around the world, and in every country they have local currency. For example, you a Japan big company had had some sub corporation in the China, in the USA, and Europe. For example, in England, France, they had different currency. So if you if they use the say system, they sometimes they need to exchange mm, um, the amount from other currency to local currency. In the SAP system, usually we use the standard function module. This one convert to local currency to exchange the amount from other from foreign currency. For example, USD to JPY which used in Japan. Today I will focus on the function modules, which is about exchange to different currency. And sometimes we had to exchange the amount to the external format because we had to exchange the data between two different systems. So today I want to show some function module which supplied by the SAP Corporation. First of all, I want to introduce this one, convert to local currency. They are usually used to convert an amount from foreign currency to local currency. So I will show how to use it in the function builder with transaction code is SE37. So I input the name of the function module, convert to local currency, and then I click this button EQ with its EQ, and the shortcut is FA to EQ the foreign currency. So in this screen, we need to input something to EQ the function module, first the first we need to input a day, which is determine the exchange rate of the exchange rate that we will use to determine the rate. As as everyone know, we have many countries in the around the all over the world. So and we had a transaction exchange. We had a exchange rate from the bank. So the exchange rate will change every day, from day to day. So we had to input a day. In this example, I want to use this one, which is January 1st, 2018, and the falling amount is, for example, 100 to 23. It is for example, is USD dollar, and my local currency is JPY. So we use the default rate 0, and the time of the rate is M. This is M. This one is a middle rate or the day. So I think someday I will explain something about the time of the rate. So today we just use the default to EQ this example. So after I input all of the item, I EQ the function module, and we scroll this to see the result. So from there we know the exchange rate from USD to the Japanese yen with JPY is 1,105.64729, and if I had to 123.45 US dollar, we will got 1,304 JPY, and so by using this function module, we can exchange the currency to it can change the amount from different currency, and of course we can exchange to other currency too. So for example, I exchange the local currency to EUR, which is euro dollar, and if the result is the USD to US dollar is 1.29, and we should have to €9,570. So from of course we can call this function module from the add-on program. In fact, we usually had to use the function module to exchange to exchange the amount from one currency to another currency. And so I will introduce at the time of function module. For example, you can use this one, convert to foreign currency. If this one is just the opposite or the function module which I had just into display, and the same as the preview example, we had to input the day is used to determine the exchange rate, and the foreign currency is USD. For example, is JPY, and the local amount is, for example, is $1,000. $100 local currency is USD, and create this one to EQ the program. So the currency as you see it is 1.0.94655, and if we have 106, if we convert to exchange, if we had 100, if we had $100, if we have $100, we will get I think I have made a mistake. If we have $100, we will get yeah. If we have $100, we will get 10,565 JPY. So when we use this function module, we had to input the decimal. We had input the decimal, which is after we had to 00 after a period, and sometimes, and then I will introduce someone to in the SAP system. There is the currency, the amount of currency had to format. With one is internal, when the program was executed, they use the internal format to represent the digit, the amount or the amount or for the currency and when they sold the result to the end user, they are often is changed to eternal format. An eternal format which is sometimes include the comma and the period and the internal format which is just include the digital from 0 to 9 and the period. So when we sold to the user, we usually had to call this function module to exchange the amount from internal format to eternal format. For example, the currency we had to use the input the currency. For example, in the US, we 100.12 USD dollar. Then we had the eternal this form of eternal format or amount. And if we for example we use the GPY, it will show you that the amount is 10,000. The amount is 10,000 feet and 10,012. And this is the exchange to eternal format. And then we had the opposite to exchange eternal format to internal format. So I will search the name of the function or the function module. This one, I think it is this one. It will exchange. It will change the amount from for example 1 to amount is in Japan has no other. For example, we had this one amount eternal. There is some exception. Raise the exception. So I should input a proper value. Makes a text. So eternal in amount eternal to internal. I think this one is good. Maybe I made some mistake in this one. So I first first I should input something like this, and then USD embody value. I think I don't familiar with this. Internal currency, the amount too big, unable to convert. Oh my god! I don't. Convert to eternal. Eternal. I think I should first. I should change the format I am family with. So I change the format because I had some. I don't know which one is okay. So just let me change the just let me change the format. For example, there's some problem when I change it. So I just show this one. Okay, I don't. Oh, I know what is the problem. I think it's just because USD. When we use the review, as you can see, this is the value of eternal, and the the four digit or the zero is nothing. So the eternal or the USD dollar is 12. This is same. This is the same as the eternal value. So and sometimes we had to exchange the amount between two different systems. In this case, we use this one, which is to currency the amount SAP to IDOC. This is when you transfer currency filmed from US SAP system to other system for you pay for you, for example, you pay for your legacy system. You had to exchange this one to other system. For example, SAP amount, which is the internal formatter. So if, for example, it's the same. But if I change this one to GPY, which will be, as you can see, there is no point, no period in this, no period in this string, because it, the the upper one is the internal format in SAP system, and this one is the format or other system. So as you can see, we had different format into system. So if we had to transfer the data from one system to another system, we usually we had to is exchange the format to adapt to properly to adapt to be able to use in other system. So I think, and in the SAP system, so I think this is an important and complicated theme in the SAP system. And there are some difficult and there are some there sometimes you may different problem, difficult problem uh, to complete to know all about the currency. This is when you click, for example, when you click, when you search the data from a table, we usually had to search the corresponding currency, because when there is no currency, the amount or the amount system, the amount item, there is no there is no it is meaningless. Is meaningless. So you don't know. As you know, $100 is not equal to 100 GPY. So when we when you when we use the system, the SAP system, and we had to realize that it's important to realize that the system, the they had different uh, maths. They had different maths to represent the amount. So I think realize this is very important. So today I had introduced some function module which is supplied by the SAP Corporation. Is as it is the stand function module, we can use the time of function module to exchange the currency the currency from another currency, exchange the amount from another currency to from one currency to another currency. And we can exchange from local currency to foreign currency, and then I had exchange the amount from internal format to external format. Thus, I had introduced the how to use this function to exchange amount the amount format to in SAP to other system did it. So I think we it is enough to I think it's enough to use the function module to change to different system, to different currency, and to different format. Okay, thank you.